Hello everyone, welcome to United Matters channel. It's match day 24 for Manchester United and we are taking on a team known as Leicester City at Old Trafford, and Erik ten Hag has named his starting 11. And thank you guys for watching. Again, smash the like button, comment and share. I want to see your predictions flowing into the comment or live chat below to know what your thoughts are about this beautiful game of football. I'm seeing lots of people into the comment section, and I'm having Nachitende Esther, Gordon Muhwezi, Wamani Sam, Adepare Opeyemi, and Segawa Siraje all into the live chat, trying to send in their message in there for you. And guys, keep it United Matters channel, because this is what we do best. Today, in the northwest of London, where Old Trafford is, obviously the game of football is happening, and we're here to let you know who has Erik ten Hag gone with into this game of football. But remember, yesterday Man City dropped 2 points. They're having 50. They're having how many? They're having 52 points, and we are at 46, meaning that if at all we win today, we would have gone ahead to close down that gap, I think, to 2. Not so? I think it's going to be 2. Let me first be exact and see how this table is really standing, because I don't want to give you falsehoods here. All right. When we win today and level the number of games they are at, we are going to be 3 points behind them, and we'll be closing them on them slowly by slowly. So it's a very huge game. That's why we need a win. And obviously, we want to see our team of Manchester United win. Not so. So let's get into what Ten Hag has gone ahead to name as his starting 11 to take on a side called Leicester City at Old Trafford. He has made a couple of changes. David De Gea, Lindelof, Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Sabitzer, Fred Rodriguez, Diego Dallo, Luke Shaw, Wout Weghorst, and Alejandro Garnacho. Then Tom Heaton, Malacia, Rafael Varane, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Kobe Mainoo, Scott McTominay on the bench, Pelestri Elanga, and Sancho coming through for the match of Manchester United. We had a falsehood story coming in through that Elanga has started, but he has really made it the bench. Then the lineup of Leicester City: Ward, Castagani, Souta, Faze, Christiansen, Mendy, Dubs, Hall, Madsen, the captain, Barnes, Tete, Garnacho. And the substitutes are Ivanson, Ricardo, Amati, Ndidi, Soumare, Tielemans, Pro, Daka, and Jamie Vardy. That is the bench of Leicester City, and hope you've really gotten to know what it's all about now. That is Leicester City for you. But for United, the good news is that we've seen the return of who? Sabitzer and Lisandro Martinez. Remember, they're out of the game that we played against Barcelona away, and they are back, and officially they are into the starting 11 of Manchester United. And some changes have been really made by the manager. If you remember, the team that we went away to play against a side called Barcelona, I think we had Bissaka instead of Delo. Not so. We had Malacia playing here, and he's out. The entire central defense is out. Varane has been really benched, as you see it now. Then Luke Shaw has gone to the left. Sabitzer never played. He returns. And obviously, Garnacho makes his start. So let me see how many changes the manager has made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the manager has gone ahead to rest 5 players and bring in 5 new ones in there for you. And I think even Tyrell Malacia has been rested for the beautiful game of football. So guys, smash the like button, comment and share. We are going to analyze the system that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to go in for to face this side known as Leicester City, a side that had always dominated us in the previous 2-3 fixtures, because I remember the last time we played them at Old Trafford, they beat us by... Did they beat us? Did they beat us? I think they beat us. They beat us. I think that was under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But in the first leg we played, they folded on our sword, and they were beaten by Manchester United by 1-0. It was scored by Jadon Sancho. That was our game we played next after beating Southampton. Remember, we lost our first 2 games, and we found ourselves winning momentum against Liverpool at Old Trafford 2-1. We went out at Southampton, we won by 1-0. We went away at Leicester City. It was the 1st of September. We beat them by 1-0. Then we beat Arsenal 3-1. So that's how Ten Hag really got his team back, and it gave him the best that he deserves as the manager at Manchester United. But at the look of things, David De Gea is in goal. Obviously, no doubt, no goalkeeper is really in his level. Though today we've just gotten news that Meslier, if at all you know Meslier, do you know Meslier, the goalkeeper of Leeds, 19 years of age? Ten Hag is looking at him as a perfect replacement for David De Gea at Old Trafford. That's what we are getting. But some huge changes made in through. I was so much worried that Maguire is going to find himself into the starting 11 of Manchester United. But in my predicted lineup, I said it's going to be Lindelof, Martinez, Luke Shaw, and Dalot. I think the only position I've not gotten right is this. Garnacho is the only player. If at all you watched my predicted starting 11, you guys, I think you remember it very well that I really came in for Garnacho. Garnacho was out. I thought Sancho was going to start, but Garnacho has really gone ahead to surprise me that he's really starting for Manchester United. And I'm really pleased to see him start for Manchester because he's a very, very, very good player. And he never really played any minutes down in Barcelona, meaning that Ten Hag has named his starting 11 basing on the players he believes that need a rest as far as the game of Barcelona is really concerned, because he needs to win it. And Rafael Varane is one of those that have really made to the bench. Let's dissect a little bit into the starting 11 of Manchester United, as the manager has really gone ahead to rest Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a player that he has described as a more improved player offensively. Remember, when Ten Hag came in through, Bissaka was good defensively, but right now Bissaka is really another good player, playing well offensively. Then when you look at Lindelof, he came in through and has not been playing very many games for Manchester United. And the manager has decided to really play him on the right side of the central defense alongside Lisandro Martinez. And I knew this was going to happen because Ten Hag regularly gives his players, especially in the central defense, because he's having a lot of options to choose on, 2 games. So Lindelof had spent very many games without playing. I think last played at Old Trafford when playing which team? That's when he last played. Now, he has brought him in and played very, very well. Lisandro Martinez, having missed out on a trip away to Barcelona because he had 2 yellow cards that he accumulated in the group stages, returns, and in the game of Leeds he played 30 minutes and is back. That gives us a very good confidence, especially building from behind. Then Luke Shaw, left back, obviously he had to retain this position at the left back because he looks better into that position, especially going forward. Defensively, him and Malacia are really solid. They are really solid. But the manager has really decided to really bench Malacia, because Malacia has been really playing for the previous, isn't it, 3 games for Manchester United. He has been really taking part, and Luke Shaw has been sometimes rested and sometimes playing the central defense. So Freddie playing into this midfield pivot alongside Sabitzer. Good to see Sabitzer returning back at Manchester United, because you need a player like him in a such kind of a game, because he gives you a lot of composure that Freddie cannot get you. And this is the last game we are seeing United playing in the Premier League without Casemiro. Casemiro is serving his last ban after getting a red card against Crystal Palace. 3 games out. Now he's really back into action when you're playing a team of Newcastle in the final of the Carabao Cup. Marcus Rashford being played off the right. You saw him thrive off the right, and the 2 goals that we score against Barcelona, it's because of his activity off the right. With Bruno Fernandes, this is the position I want him to play always, because when you play him this side, we miss out on him a lot. That's it. Then Garnacho, obviously, each and every time he starts at Old Trafford, he's really a threat. We know that very well. He's really a threat every time he's played at Old Trafford. He's really one of those that really thrives onto that left side of the wing. And it's good to give him a chance, because he never played away at Barcelona. The manager has really given him a go and given Sancho some rest. It shows you how good Ten Hag is at rotating players, and no player is going to complain about playing time. Then Wout Weghorst is leading the line. Yesterday, I brought you a tweet when Weghorst was indicating that he can't wait to see himself score his first goal at Old Trafford. That's his huge aim. He wants to score his first goal at Old Trafford. That is Wout Weghorst for you, and that is the needful. Today, I think he might find himself on the score sheet because the cohesion in between him, Rashford, and Bruno Fernandes is really improving game in, game out. With the likes of Sabitzer having a very good passing range on him, I think he can really find him out in good positions. And Luke Shaw has shown us that he puts in some good crosses, like the one he put in when Rashford scored a header against Leeds away. Even Dalot is a good crosser of the ball. So I expect Dalot and Luke Shaw to come in and really give us an average of 5 crosses per half. If they can do that and they're targeting Weghorst, I think we can see Weghorst really scoring a goal because his best attribute is really scoring with his head. Though he's good on the floor also, but I think his aerial prowess is really great. And in the game of Barcelona, he got a sitter, but he never scored it. I believe we just don't need to judge him. We just need to give him more chances. If at all he really fails to complete those chances, then we'll come out and slate him. You know what we do here on this channel? We slate you because we are not a channel that is here to really not give people chances, and when they get them and really misuse them, we leave them to go like that. We come here, we put you on the slate, and no clean slate is given to you. We come all out for you here onto the United Matters channel. Smash the like button, guys. We are having 50 people watching in and only 9 people have smashed the like button, guys. Let's go ahead and really smash it like no other. Nachitende Esther said we need to win to enter the title race. Yes, we need to win today because City dropped points. If I told you we win, we close down them to 3 ahead of us. Arsenal is having 54 points, meaning that they will be 5 points ahead of us with a game in hand. And you cannot cross the bridge before you reach it. You can't come out and say that Arsenal is going to win that game of football because no one is tall enough to see the future. Not so. Then Gordon Muhwezi is predicting 2-1 for Manchester United. All right, thank you very much for throwing in your prediction. And I'm having Wamani Sam, Man United winning by 1 goal to nil at Old Trafford. I think it's really going to be more than 1 because we are really hyped up. We are having a vibe. Going out at Barcelona and getting that win. Sorry, and getting that draw, that would have been a win because of the referee and how he went ahead to really ruin that game of football. I think we are having the drive that is going to take us to the next level of really seeing United winning and winning and winning more games. And this is the game we are supposed to win easily. People think Leicester is going to give us hard time. I don't believe they're going to give us hard time because we are at Old Trafford. The manager has brought in 5 players that never played in the game of Barcelona. They are really fresh. That is Dalot, Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez, Sabitzer, and Alejandro Garnacho. 5. One will say Garnacho played some minutes, but he played only 10 minutes. It's like he never played. So 5 players brought into this beautiful game of football as we take on Leicester City. What a rotation. And I think that gives us an edge to take on a team known as Leicester City and really get points into our bag. And let me give you another snippet. The draw we got away at Barcelona is equivalent to the win that Arsenal got away at Aston Villa. That's how it jump-started them. It jump-started their belief that we can really make it happen. You get? The win we got away at Leeds, 2-0, gave us momentum to go away at Barcelona and score 2 goals. At Old Trafford, we've not lost a game ever since in the Premier League. Ever since we lost to Brighton, we've never lost a game in the Premier League. We've come up, drawn 2 against Leeds and Newcastle, and the rest have been really commanding wins at Old Trafford. So I see no reason why I can go in for a 1-0. I believe there are going to be more goals coming in through for Manchester United. Then Adepare Opeyemi from Dubai, United 2, United 2, Leicester City 0. All right, that is also possible. Then Segawa Siraje, Man United 2-1, Rashford to score again. Today I say clean sheet, guys. I say clean sheet. I'm seeing a clean sheet. I don't know why, but I'm anticipating one from Manchester United. But you're saying 2-1 Rashford to score again today. I believe Rashford is going to be on the score sheet. That is really visible by even a blind person. Then Segawa Siraje, do not worry, brother. We are going to get no matter what. All right, we are getting there slowly by slowly. Thank you for watching in. Then I'm having Opio Cosmas. Why worry? My worry is Lindelof, guys. You can't worry about Lindelof. Lindelof is one of the decent players that have played with Lisandro Martinez before we went to the World Cup. Remember, around October, was it 18th? Rafael Varane walked off the field of play in the 58th minute when you're playing away at Chelsea. That was at Stamford Bridge. Ever since then, it was Lindelof commanding that central defense with Lisandro Martinez. And Lindelof is a better central defender. My worry is always Harry Maguire. That's it. For Lindelof, I'm 100% sure that he's going to get the job done. And his partnership with Lisandro Martinez is really out of this world. And Lindelof is really a good player, good passing range. He's comfortable on the ball. And I think I'm more secure with Victor Lindelof than having Harry Maguire. And when you hear about the exits of the players that are really wanting to be gotten out of the club, I think Lindelof is not on the list. Harry Maguire might be one of the first players to leave the club in the summer. So Lindelof is really a proven player. His only problem is that his pace, but defensively he's good. He closes down very well. His game reading is really elite. And he's playing alongside Lisandro Martinez. Bees is saying 6-0. Oh, 6-0. That will be annihilation if at all it really comes in through. And that would have called into Leicester to be in a mode of discombobulation to see it that they really go ahead and really concede 6 goals past us. But nothing is not possible in the game of football. You can't rule out a prediction coming in for a person like that it's really going to be annihilation coming in from Manchester United. Let's see a little bit about what Leicester has for us today and whom have they gone for into this beautiful game of football that's happening at Old Trafford. And this is what they've gone in for. The manager of Leicester City, Brendan Rodgers, has gone for a 4-2-3-1 system, same like that of Erik ten Hag, with Ward in goal. Castageni, right back, is going to face Alejandro Garnacho. That's it. Christiansen, left back, facing Marcus Rashford. Faz and Souta playing at the central defense. Then Mendy and Doushubare, double pivot. Maddison, the most informed player for Leicester City. Then Tete and Barnes. Barnes playing off the left. Dalot has to be so much observant of this guy because he's not consistent, but against big teams, there is the way he really pumps himself up to come in and really cause shock, to make news. That's it. Then Tete, right attack midfielder, and Garnacho, the Nigerian, leading the line for Leicester City, though he's not having a very good side. But when you look at that team of Leicester City, look at their defense. To me, their weakest link has been their defense. And what has really proven that is the number of goals Leicester have been conceding this season. When you look at Leicester City, they are placed 14th in the Premier League, and they've gone ahead to score 36 goals, and they've conceded 38 goals. 36 goals they've scored, and they've conceded 38. They're having a goal difference of negative 2. When you look at their last games, let's see after the World Cup and when they played next, especially in the Premier League. So they are beaten by Newcastle 3-0. Liverpool beat them by 2-1. Then Fulham beat them by 1-0. Nottingham Forest beat them 2-0, especially away from home. Liverpool beat them 2-1 away from home. Which other game away from home? Their last away game from home, they beat Aston Villa by 4-2. But you cannot put us in the same level with Aston Villa as discussing this bit of the story, because we are a better side. We are at Old Trafford. It's a foot race. And the way they are conceding in goals, they must find themselves in a position of not really stopping us. I think we are unstoppable this time. And I think today we are going to get a commanding win against Leicester City. I know at a certain point the game might look hard, but we are going to kill it off. We are going to kill off that game, according to what my mind is really telling me. Then I'm having Umweni Henry, 2-0 win for United. Then I'm having Esther Kumaka, United 3. That means Leicester City 0. Thank you for watching in. Then Segawa Siraja, my worry is in the midfield between Fred and Sabitzer. I think their combination is going to work out well because they really had a very good game against Leeds United. You know that very well. And I think the first game of Leeds, when they were really having miscommunications in between them, I think it was because they were playing their first game ever together. And Freddie doesn't have that positional discipline. But I believe right now they are coming in to help the club of Manchester United. Then Nicholas from Kenya, all the best United. Thank you for watching in. Then I'm having Omweni Henry. I wish United all the best. All the best. The score is 2-0. Thank you. Your prediction is 2-0. Very many people are predicting 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. But my prediction is 3-0. If Leicester happens to do a lot, they'll score 1 goal. But I think we are winning it by 3 goals plus. That's it. Kitaita Julius, bro, we are winning today. Always Manchester United. Thank you for watching in, Kitaita Julius. And calling in for win of United. Arthur Bush B. I told you that we are going to smash you at your stadium, and I think you experienced it. Not so? You told us that after drawing at Old Trafford 2-2, we are going to smash you at Aaron Road. Harry Maguire gave you chances to score against us and you couldn't score. That's it. Because Harry Maguire had gifted everything to you, but you guys couldn't score. You get? But for us, when we got those chances, we buried them in the back of the net. That's it. So I believe it is really something great that we are really playing against this side, and a Leeds fan is always watching into this channel. Then Danish Okwera, he says 3-1 United. Thank you for watching in. And the fan of Leeds, yesterday they were beaten by Everton, and they are back, I think, at the bottom of the table. Then Danish Okwera, 3-1 United. All right. I can take that. Christian Ricky, it's called Sword Trafford. It's no longer Old Trafford. Ricky telling United fans that you should start calling Old Trafford Sword Trafford, because every team that comes to Old Trafford has to really fall on our sword. That's what Ricky is really telling us. So thank you very much for watching in through, for really calling it Sword Trafford. I like that name. Then Amidu Kamara. Hey, bro. Good afternoon from Sierra Leone. How is Sierra Leone doing? And it's good to see that we're having people watching us from all corners of the world, Africa, Europe, Asia, and everywhere. Then Danish Okwera, 3-0 United. Thank you for watching in. Then we are having Amidu Kamara, 3 United, Leicester City 0. That's my prediction too. I believe it's going to be a 3-0 win for Manchester United. Another clean sheet has to be kept by David De Gea today, unless otherwise. Kitaita Julius, 3-1 Manchester United. I've already done that. Then Joseph Njuguna, Man United versus Leicester, 2-0. We must win, as we United, we are the best team. That's it. We are the best team after the World Cup. No team has collected more points than us ever since the World Cup really ended, and we went ahead to really play those games of football. We lost 1 to Arsenal and drawn 1 to Leeds. The rest have been wins. Only and only wins. Then Lindelof is better than Harry Maguire. Obviously, that's why I told Opio Cosmas that you can say that you're worried about Lindelof, because Lindelof is a very good defender who is composed on the ball, and he rarely puts a foot wrong. Harry Maguire in the game of Leeds, he distributed that ball wrongly 5 times. That would have costed us a goal. And we don't know whether he's ill or not, but he has not even made it to the match squad. And we are waiting for the reply from the manager. Then Solum Jota, Man United 4-0. All right. We'll see by the end of the 90th minute how the result will be. But a shock might come in through, because yesterday's shocks were all over the Premier League, and all teams are really looking at this game. Arsenal don't want us to win. Man City don't want us to win. Fans of Newcastle don't want us to win. Liverpool don't want us to win. They don't want us to win. You get? But I believe it's going to be a win for United today. Lee K, 4-1 Manchester United. Thank you for watching in. Then Thomas Donko, greetings from Ghana always, my brother. Thank you. And it's bad to lose Christian Atsu, one of our own Ghanaian player that lost his life in the earthquake that really tormented the country of Turkey. And I think he was found dead under his house. Then Oye Kashmani, where can I exactly watch this match? I've always told you that you can download an app called Showmax. Subscribe to it. I think it's like $10 per month. Then you can catch all these games live. That's it. Then Alec Hay, Weghorst is to score 2 goals. I'm smelling a Weghorst goal today. I don't know whether I'm so much optimistic about him all I just want to see him score a goal in the Premier League, but I'm smelling his goal. Why? Against Leeds, he puts in an assist for Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho scores. Against Barcelona, he gets a sitter, he misses it. Then he does a flick on the ball to find Sancho in the back post, and Sancho doesn't score. That would have been his assist. Then it shows you that his goal in the Premier League is really coming close. And we don't create a lot for him when he's really leading the line. I don't know why. And he has shown us that whenever he drops deep into the number 10 position, he performs better. So I believe we should release him a lot more times. Then Umweni Henry, today Rashford scores again. All right. I also smell Rashford goal too. And the Garnacho one, that's it. Because I think the composure is really improving. That goal that scores against Leeds gives him more composure. Someone should please tell me where can I actually watch this game. It depends when you are. If I told you in Africa, download Showmax. After downloading Showmax, subscribe, then you are going to see yourself watch all games that DSTV shows. Umweni Henry, watching from Italy. How is Italy, my mate? Thank you for watching in. It's always nice having you here for you. Then Joseph Arun Sesai, 3-0 Leicester City. That's what he's saying. That 3 United, 0 Leicester. Then Isabel Ronald Molinda, this win takes us 3 points below City. Obviously, that's why we need it badly. And if at all there is a win that we are calling in badly, it's that for City. Because, again, it's because even Leicester City is God City. So Leicester City is really one of those teams that is really stubborn. But I believe with the team we are having, they have to fall on our sword. And I think the wake-up call was when we drew against Leeds. The way we considered those 2 goals, I think we are really here to see to it that we don't repeat the mistakes that we did when we are playing Leeds at Old Trafford. Conceding in the first minute, like 12 seconds, we conceded a goal. I think that is unacceptable at Old Trafford, and Ten Hag has stressed that very, very much. Guys, we are having 70 people watching in, and only 27 have smashed the like button. Guys, smash the like button, smash the like button. Smash it. Smash it, guys. Smash it, guys. Smash it, guys. Just smash it. Smash it, and let's see ourselves really going to see to it that we go on and really win. All right, a little bit over from the game of football. I'm having something here coming in from it's all about the takeover. It's coming in from the Manchester United Supporters Trust on the bids that we are put in. They've issued a statement, and I thought it was important for me to read it for you, that all the commencement of the sale process was very clear about our list of asks for any new owner of Manchester United. These were to restore the club to top European football, invest in the teams, the wider club, and the stadium, to ensure financial stability, and to work in true partnership with the fans at all times. These principles have been backed to date by 150 fan groups from all across the world. The open letter to bids is published here. Then any bid will be judged against these criteria. But with the news of the specific bids coming in, further considerations arise. There are questions about sporting integrity given the exceptionally close links between some bidders and the owners of other European clubs, including PSG and Nice. These are also questions about whether any bids will also be based on high levels of debt. We also note the importance that any owner respects the rights of people, particularly women and the LGBT community. Concerns have given raised by other fan groups, which we fully support. We urge all bidders to open a dialogue with fans, ground against the bidding process with the club, in order to discuss their proposals, including the above issues. Finally, everyone can see the process the team is making under Erik ten Hag after the frustrations of the last decade. It is clear that enormous strides are being taken. Any prospective bidder needs to explicitly commit to backing Erik ten Hag and his plans to restore United back to glory. So, this is letter coming in from the United Supporters Trust. And I think they are making their point sounding, and they're right, especially concerning the Eric Ten Hag, Eric Ten Hag, Eric Ten Hag situation, because a new owner might come in through and say, I don't want Eric Ten Hag here. You get? But they're saying they need to come. Everyone who is willing to take over Manchester United needs to come out and really explain to them what their vast plan is to take over Manchester United. And this shows you the naivety of the Glazers. You get? If I'm the Glazers and I want at least to be farewelled well at Manchester United, they have to do the following to the fans. They have to expose them to the bidders. The bidders have to put in their manifestos, because it's not all about giving the Glazers the 6 billion they want. It's all about knowing what the fans want. We don't want to bring in an owner who is not going to dance to the tunes of what we want. We don't want to bring an owner who is going to find himself frustrating the works of Eric Ten Hag. We don't want any of those. We want an owner who is going to dance to the tunes of the fans, because this club is the biggest in the world because of the 1 billion fans we are having. The Qataris are really wanting to dump PSG to come to Old Trafford because they know how big this club of Manchester United is. We are a big club. We are a big club, and let no one lie to you. We are the biggest in the world. We are having a very huge fan base, amidst us having not been competitive in world football or club world football for the last 10 years, because we are nowhere near winning a trophy. We are nowhere near winning a Champions League, and those are the 2 trophies that make you a giant in world top-tier football. That's it. So I believe the supporters' trust are really great, and they're really having a very huge point. But the Glazers, I think they are really going to stance themselves from this, and I know what they are good at. All what they want is the money to walk out of this club. To an extent that, even when they're selling the club, they hinted on not even willing to really get off 500 or 600 million pounds that are being demanded from the acquisition of Manchester United from the 6 billion they're going to be given, meaning that the Glazers are willing to leave the team in debt. You get? They are willing to leave the team in debt and go on to let the new owner to suffer. But the good thing is that the Qatari, I think, is Sheikh something, who is really trying to take over Manchester United. He's willing to clear off that date and do the investment. So these fans of United really want a new owner who is really going to dance to their tunes. I think that's really great. Then I'm having Isavier Molinda, 3 points to go, 3 below City. That's it. Someone should please tell me where we can watch the game of football. All right. I've already told you. I've already said this up 10 times, man. I've already said it up 10 times. That's it. Then it will be a hard game because Leicester, they're not in form, guys. Leicester City went and put 4 past Aston Villa at home. Arsenal put 4 past Aston Villa at home. Aston Villa got hold of the game until the 90th minute. They gave away 2 goals. Spurs was beaten without Bentancur in the midfield and Yefis Bissouma because they're out. Their season ended. That's it. That they got season-ending injuries. That's it. They are not in form. Having won 2 games, scoring 8 goals against Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur doesn't mean that they are better informed than Manchester United. That's out. If at all we were going to play at King Power Stadium, I would have come here and told you it's not going to be an easy game because I know what King Power Stadium calls for. But at Old Trafford, with 78,000 fans roaring behind the 11 men of Eric Ten Hag, I believe we are going to win this game of football. I think we are having a better team than the one we had against Leeds because Leeds really destroyed us. 2 goals down, we came back. Leicester City coming at Old Trafford, even though not having Casemiro, I believe Sabitzer is getting more into the team and is going to pull out magic tonight to really destroy this team. And with Bruno Fernandes played into the central attacking midfield position, I think it's really going to be immense for United. Then I've already told you, guys. I'm not going to repeat myself on this. I've told you up to 10 times. John Addo, United will win by 3 games, by 3 goals. All right. I'm also expecting a 3-goal thriller, a 3-goal game thriller at Old Trafford. Then Christian Ricky, it's a win for Manchester United. I know it's a win also, unless otherwise, shocks happen in the game of football, but I don't see any shock coming in through. Isabel Ronald Mulinda, better to play Lindelof than Harry Maguire. Obviously, Lindelof is a better player than Harry Maguire. In the next 1 minute, I'm seeing Ten Hag talking to, I think, Sky Sports, and we are going to be really bringing you what he has really gone ahead to say about United. Then I know Mugisha Willie, my prediction is 2-1 in favor of United. All right. Amidu Jallo, United will win by 4. I've seen close to 3-4 people coming out and calling in for that ridiculous win of 4 goals, 6 goals. But for me, I'm sticking to 3. I believe we can put 3 past Leicester City. Amidu from Uganda, Arua, United 3, Leicester City 0. Thank you for watching in. And obviously, that is it. And I'm waiting for Erik ten Hag and what I said about this beautiful game of football against Manchester United, because against Leicester City, because it looks like we need to find ourselves in a position of giving ourselves the best of luck here in here. And the manager, Erik ten Hag, has spoken about the return of Scott McTominay, and this is what he had to say about him. He said, every player counts. I think we have the busiest schedule in Europe, so we need everyone, and this lineup shows that. So I was so much calling for Scott McTominay to return in this game because we are missing Casemiro. And if at all you are Erik ten Hag, you wouldn't like to find yourself in a position of not having another spare midfielder. Not calling him to start, though I believe if at all he starts with Sabitzer, we look far much better in the midfield than how we look when Fred is playing. And I'm 100% sure at a point X, the manager will get off Freddie and bring on Scott McTominay into that CDM position to let Sabitzer really enjoy his role in the midfield area. And I believe by the time we're in Barcelona, Ten Hag had left orders at Carrington that Sabitzer and Scott McTominay should find themselves training together to see how they can really play together in that double pivot. So I believe every player counts. Scott McTominay is needed because in the game of Leeds at Old Trafford, if at all you're having Scott McTominay, I think we look much better because you don't throw in Sabitzer immediately. You let Freddie play with who? With Scott McTominay. Then you bring in Sabitzer later. You unleash him. That's it. Now, the game we play away at Leeds, we're not having Casemiro. I think Scott McTominay would have played alongside Sabitzer. Even today, Scott McTominay would have been playing against Sabitzer and Fred would have come off the bench as an impact player. That's it. But not having him costed us 3 points. I believe in that Leeds game at Old Trafford, if you have Scott McTominay, we are really looking a more solid team, especially defensively. Though he's not in that A class of central defensive midfielders, but I think he offers a lot to the team of Manchester United as it's really doing great for Manchester United. And for Erik ten Hag, he has confirmed to us that he's injured. Not Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag has confirmed that Harry Maguire is really carrying an injury. That's why he's out of this game of football. And it's what he has told us why he's out of this team of Manchester United. And to me, even if he gets an injury, I don't believe that we need him. We don't need him, according to me. We don't need Harry Maguire. I believe he's really one of those players that doesn't make sense for me anymore at Manchester United. I might sound harsh, but that's my clear view about him because he's a very, very, very good player. And I believe he's really doing great for other teams, fitting in other teams than Manchester United, because I don't think he's a United fit. I don't see him a player that we deserve to be at Manchester United. I think it's better for him to be injured. Let him think about his future. to leave Manchester United. He needs to leave the club because there is nothing. He's helping us, earning £200,000 a week. He deserves to quit the club, according to me. He deserves to quit the club, according to me. And Gary Neville has gone ahead and really confirmed to us that Erik ten Hag looks like is really capitalizing onto what we call club competitions. And this is what he had to say about it. I want to throw it on your screen and obviously bring it here for you. Smash the like button, guys. We are having close to 60 people watching and only 38 have smashed the like button, guys. Smash it like no other. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it. Smash it. Gary Neville via Sky Sports has told us that Ten Hag is prioritizing cup competitions. Some would say it as a luxury to be able to rotate the center halves, but it's the one area on the pitch you wouldn't like to rotate. But through injuries and being cautious with Varane, they find themselves changing the center backs every game. It's working at the moment. He's getting away with it. Varane and Lisandro Martinez is his star partnership, which tells you that the Barcelona game and the Cup final next weekend are his most important matches. That's it, because you knock out Barcelona, you know the teams you're left with, Arsenal, Juventus, Ajax. Which are the teams? They are not strong teams. You can really tussle it out with them and really beat them. And Barcelona is the strongest team that has been left in this competition to face for we as United fans. And I think Gary Neville is right on what he's really talking about, because it's really something great that has always coming in through and really showcased itself right now here at Old Trafford. And I'm trying to see Qatari bid. United Supporters Trust has issued a statement, as you see it there. I'm on the wall of Sky Sports. They're trying to throw in certain things for us. So we are being told that will David De Gea make history today? As Sky Sports, they are telling us that David De Gea is closing in on overtaking Peter Schmeichel's record of 178 clean sheets to be outright holder of the most Premier League shout-outs for Manchester United in the Premier League. Now, as you look at this, David De Gea is joint top with Peter Schmeichel with 178 clean sheets kept. That is David De Gea for you now. Peter Schmeichel is also having 178. Alex Stepney had 174. Gary Bailey, 161. Edwin van der Sar had 129. Should David De Gea keep a clean sheet tonight? Obviously, he's going to find himself in a position of being the most United goalkeeper that's going to have to keep clean sheets everywhere. So let's wait and see what is going to happen from what we are being told. And we are having the Opta stats coming in from Opta stats about United and Leicester City. They are telling us the following, that Leicester have won their last two Premier League games despite conceding first both times, beating Aston Villa for 2 and Tottenham for 1. Oh, Gary Neville, please. Relax and behave. Relax and float, Mr. Gary Neville. Then that is it, but that won't affect us according to me, because I don't think we're going to give him a chance. We are not going to give him a chance. With City dropping points, I think it's a better time to beat Leicester right now. Leicester are looking to win 3 consecutive Premier League games for the first time since January 2021, while they conceded more goals in the last 2 victories. So if they win today, they would have gone ahead to win 3 consecutive games. Then Manchester United have scored a league high 8 Premier League goals via substitutes this season, while no side has conceded more goals to substitutes than Leicester City. So the equation that tallies this up and puts it up together is United substitutions have really made lots of goal contributions, and we are playing against a side that has conceded very many goals against its opponents whose players come off the bench. So it shows you that that can be an impactful for us. Manchester City, then Rashford has scored in each of the last 6 Premier League home games. Sorry about that. Only 2 Manchester United players have scored in more consecutive appearances at Old Trafford than the competition. Wayne Rooney scored 8 in the season of 2009-2010. Then Ronaldo scored 10 between March to November of 2008. So that is what is coming in from Sky Sports Opta stats of United versus Leicester City, showing you who is really in and who is really out. Guys, we're having 7 people watching in. Smash the like button. Let's smash it to 100, guys. Let's smash it to 100 likes. Let's smash it to 100, guys. Not so. We deserve to be having 100 people liking this video. Not so, because it's really a different side altogether as we get into this. 10 minutes to the end, to the start of the game, and let's go in here. I'm having Nachitende Esther Rashford scoring again. Thank you for watching in, Nachitende Esther. Then Oleyede Joshua 3-1 for Manchester United. Kaswa Jolly says United 3-0. All right. Then we are having Nachitende Esther. I'm going to Atarka. All right. Thank you. Let me join Old Trafford. All right. It's called Old Trafford, that everyone who goes there doesn't survive. Then Nachitende, are you going to defend for Manchester United? All right. Then I'm having very many other people coming in through. I'm having my old friend Adam Jonas. Hello, Adam. How are you? Long time. You're here. How is you in Birmingham? You support Huddersfield and Manchester United. Where are you exactly? You in Birmingham? Then Bernard Mutanje. Wow, I like that, but it will be a 1-1. Oh, it won't be a 1-1. Maybe Nachitenda. No, he's a United fan. She supports United. Adam, please say something. Adam is really a very long. He was with us even when you guys came here. We used to have 3 people watching live, 2 watching live, and Adam was really with us always watching. And obviously, he usually came in through and really did podcasts with me, and we discussed things concerning Manchester United. Who is telling? I started supporting United since 2006. That is Esther coming out and really confirming to you that it's really nice. Oleyede Joshua bringing the big news that we've hit 11,000 subscribers, guys. Congratulations to everyone that's been behind this journey. We've hit 11,000 subscribers. Guys, thank you. A big round of applause. Thank you, guys. And we give the thanks to the Almighty Lord, because he's the one fronting all this, and you guys are here. And thank you guys for what you are doing here. I really love it, and keep on subscribing to this channel, because you guys are really great. And I love the kind of job you're doing. 11,000 subscribers. Thank you, Oloyede Joshua, for breaking the news. It's always nice having you. And thank you. We've been calling for this for close to 1.5 months, and we finally hit that milestone. Let's continue subscribing and make it 120,000 subscribers. Then Aleke, our heartily fan Nachitende. She's really great. She's saying it can't be a draw. Even to me, I see a United win written all over this fixture. That's it. Bernard, let's wait and hit CD. All right, thank you. Then Aleke, it's a sure win. No bet. That's it. Sure win for United. Then we're having Bernard Mutanje is another one coming in through saying, wow. All right. Thank you for watching in. Then Creepy Filmers, we got this 3 points home. All right. Thank you for watching in, Creepy Filmers. Then Aleke, Mr. Bernard, you don't know what you are talking about. What is he talking about that we don't know? But smash the like button. And guys, I think it's high time I left you. And we really went to the game at Old Trafford. We are going to return when the game of football is really done and dusted. Lastly, I'm having something that is coming in from Sky Sports that I really want to come here and really show you. Goal scoring since World Cup. Marcus Rashford topping the list with 14 goals. Karim Benzema, 10. Erling Haaland, 9. Victor Osimhen, 9. Ben Yedder, 9. Alexandre Lacazette, 9. Shows you how much Rashford is really doing this and doing the possible thing to really give United a pause. Then Gary Neville Ten Hag has given United spirit and resilience. He said, I think the way Ten Hag has dealt with Maguire's situation, the Ronaldo situation, and the sensitive situations around Sancho has shown that he can manage at a club like Manchester United. If you said to me at the start of the season that United would be playing with Rashford, Weghorst, and Garnacho up front, I would say United must be in a lot of trouble. How Ten Hag is getting the results and the performance levels out of this squad is a statement to him and the job that he's doing, the spirit and the resiliency that he has built in the squad. So he's being given kudos to by very many United legends who never even wanted him for the job. They are preferring Pochettino. With the fans, we are going in for Eric Ten Hag. Kamuhanda, Jonane, 4-0 United, all right. Then Stefan Esua, win for United. Bernard, Madame Ali, let's wait for the last whistle. All right, thank you for waiting in. Then Patrick Muwanga, my worry is we have many games compacted together, Leicester, Barcelona, and the final. These boys are working hard. But guys, haven't you seen the rotation? Ten Hag has brought in 5 players that never played against Barcelona, and they are starting. That's it. Delo in for Bissaka, Lisandro Martinez in for Varane, Lindelof coming in through, Shaw, Malacia, Sabitzer coming in for Casemiro, Garnacho coming in for Sancho. I think those rotations are really good and they can get us a win over United. Guys, thank you very much for watching in through. The players in the tunnel coming out. I think it's high time we called it quits. Let's end this poll and see how many have voted. All right. 100 votes have been issued, and we are having 89% saying United are winning. Leicester 5% win, 4 draw. But guys, smash the like button at least to 50. 5 more people before you sign out. Smash the like button and let's make it 50 likes onto this video. Guys, I sign out for now. See you later when the game of football is done. Thank you, everyone. And congratulations to everyone that's been part of our journey of hitting 11,000 subscribers. I sign out for now. See you later. Rock and David is my name. I'm out, my guildmates.